This is David Street, bringing you tonight's game recap. Rupp Arena has a reputation for being one of the most difficult venues to play in, and the Florida Gators are well aware of that. This is David Street, bringing you tonight's game recap. It's no secret that the Florida Gators and Tennessee Volunteers are bitter rivals. Well, tonight, the Florida Gators got rid of their one blip on the resume with a 26-20 victory. This is David Street, and you're watching Gator Vision. The Florida Gators baseball team's quest to defend its national championship began with the weekend series against Siena. The Gators swept the Saints, ended with explosive offense, solid pitching, and sound defense.
Hey guys, this is David Street here with Herman Poplar, head coach of the Eastside Rams.
Good morning, I'm David Street, and this is your Sports in 60.
Here's what's trending now on ESPN 98.1 FM, 850 AM WRUF.
Good afternoon, this is David Street. This is David Street, bringing you tonight's game recap. Rupp Arena has a reputation for being one of the most difficult venues to play in, and the Florida Gators are well aware of that, picking up their first win there since 2014. It was a back-and-forth game from the opening tip-off up to the end. Jalen Hudson led all Florida scorers with 17 points off the bench, propelling them to a 66-64 victory. It was far from a perfect game. The Gators finished just 6 of 30 from beyond the arc. Their three-point defense, however, was on point, as they held the Kentucky Wildcats to just 4 of 17 shooting from the three-point line. Head coach Mike White was pleased with his team's defensive effort.
I know we're a hell of a lot better defensively than we were in October, which gives us more of a chance night in and night out. And to win one like this, if you ask me coming into this one at Rupp going 6 of 30 from 3, I would have said no way.
Next up for the Gators, they will host the South Carolina Gamecocks Wednesday at 7. For Gator Zone, I'm David Street. Thank you for watching. This is David Street, bringing you tonight's game recap. It's no secret that the Florida Gators and Tennessee Volunteers are bitter rivals. However, it hasn't really felt like a rivalry in so long, because the Gators have simply owned the Volunteers, at one point winning 11 straight over them. That is until last season, when the Volunteers finally snapped their losing streak. Well, tonight, the Florida Gators got rid of their one blip on the resume with a 26-20 victory. It wasn't pretty at first, however, as both offenses combined to score only 9 points in the first 3 quarters. However, what lacked in offensive highlights, there were plenty of defensive highlights to make up for it, including this pick 6 by freshman phenom defensive back C.J. Henderson. As the game went on, both offenses started to pick up some steam, including this big run by Florida freshman running back Malik Davis, who was unfortunately stripped of the ball before he got into the end zone. The fourth quarter, however, both offenses exploded for 37 points, and what better way to end it than with this Hail Mary bomb thrown by freshman quarterback Felipe Franks to sophomore wide receiver Tyree Cleveland to end the game.
On that last play specifically, I think the line just did a great job just giving me protection.
Cleveland will go down Gator history with a Hail Mary catch. Next up for the Gators, they will face the Kentucky Wildcats, another team that they have owned, winning 31 straight over them. For Gator Zone, I'm David Street. Thanks for watching. This is David Street, and you're watching Gator Vision. The Florida Gators baseball team's quest to defend its national championship began with the weekend series against Siena. The Gators swept the Saints, ended with explosive offense, solid pitching, and sound defense. Senior J.J. Schwartz, who was named the first team captain of the Kevin O'Sullivan era, finished the series with 5 runs, 5 hits, 3 RBIs, and 1 home run. He batted .417 in the series. Several freshmen made their debuts, including pitcher Jordan Butler, who struck out 4 batters and didn't allow any hits nor runs in 2 innings of relief in the first game of the series. He also added a run, a hit, and an RBI in the third game as a hitter. All in all, the Gators hit .396 as a team and struck out an average of 10 batters in the series against Siena. Their next opponent will be FAU. The Gators will take on the Owls Tuesday, February 20th at 6 p.m. For Gator Vision, I'm David Street.
Hey guys, this is David Street here with Herman Poplar, head coach of the Eastside Rams. First of all, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
You guys won 46-41. You guys pretty much dominated the first half. PKM definitely gave you fits in the second half, but you guys pulled it out. What was the key to that?
Well, we had to make some adjustments, and we came out, a couple of things didn't go our way, what I thought was going to go our way, and PK made some great baskets. And, just down the stretch, we know we got to make free throws. It was a close game. I watched the game against B-Oaks, and that was the difference in that game, free throws. So I told my guys, PK is not going to give up, but we're going to have to make them free throws at the end.
It seems every time you guys need someone to step up, Jimmy Johnson's there doing his out. At one point in the second half, he scored 5 free throws in a row. Just talk about how important he is to the team and how he makes you better.
Well, Jimmy, for some reason, he makes them foul most outside of 3. You know, in the last 5 games we don't play, man, he done had 4 shots outside of 3 and they'll foul him. You know, attempts to make a 3. And Jimmy knows the game, man. You know, he was out 2 years, and you know he's really putting in the effort during the summer to work to get to this point as a senior.
And then finally, Coach, you guys will be playing Wilson next. Talk about what the biggest challenge is for your team as you face them.
Well, Wilson, they got a good team, coach. They got a pretty decent coach, and what we got to do is just regroup and some of the things that we didn't do against PK. I see them in the stands, so we got to do better. But they just like PK, they play hard, and they're not going to give up.
I'm David Street of ESPN Gainesville here with Herman Papa Williams, head coach of the Eastside Rams. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. All right.
Hello, this is David Street. All right, KC, what made you decide to become a Gator?
Well, UF is obviously the best school in the country, not in Florida, one of the best schools in the country, I think. And I mean, there's nothing that matches being a Gator. It's a unique experience.
And what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
What's your major?
Bio pre-med major.
Nice, nice. So obviously, it's no secret that UF is known for its sports. What has been your favorite sporting event since being here?
I think football. I mean, there's 90,000 people in a packed stadium. It's nothing like it.
Fair. Speaking of football, what do you think of the outlook for the football team this upcoming season?
I think it looks really good. I mean, I really like Dan Mullen, and he has a past history with success here at Florida.
Indeed, he does. And then last but not least, the men's basketball team. What do you think of them? Do you think they'll make the tournament?
Yeah, I think they will. I think that they're really good.
All right, cool. This is David Street. Thank you. Good morning. I'm David Street, and this is your Sports in 60. The top-ranked Florida Gators baseball team will be in Coral Gables tonight to take on the Miami Hurricanes at 7. The Gators are 5-0 and have outscored their opponents 49-10. The Gators are top 5 nationally in batting average, hits, home runs, runs, and slugging percentage. The second-ranked Gator softball team will participate in the Aquafina Invitational today. They will play 2 opponents. At 4:30, they'll take on the Maryland Terrapins, and at 7, they will face the Illinois State Redbirds. The Gators are 10-1, thanks largely to its pitching, which is 9th in the country with a .79 ERA. The 5th-ranked Gators gymnastics team will take on the 11th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks tonight at 6:45. The Gators are 6-1, and coming off a win last week over the Georgia Bulldogs. Alicia Boren won the vault with a score of 9.95, tying her career high at UF. The Gators women's basketball team lost last night to the 15th-ranked Tennessee Lady Volunteers, 70-42. Paulina Hersler was the only Gator to score in double figures with 12 points. The Gators will take on the 19th-ranked Georgia Bulldogs this Sunday at 12. That's your Sports in 60. I'm David Street.
Here's what's trending now on ESPN 98.1 FM, 850 AM WRUF.
Good afternoon. This is David Street. The Super Bowl is this Sunday at 6:30. The AFC champion, New England Patriots, will take on the NFC champion, Philadelphia Eagles. The Patriots will be looking to win their 6th Super Bowl in franchise history, as well as their 3rd in 4 years, while the Eagles will be looking to win their very first Super Bowl in franchise history. Miami Heat point guard Goran Dragic was named an All-Star by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. He will be replacing Kevin Love and will play for Team LeBron. The Tampa Bay Lightning will be in Calgary tonight at 9 to take on the Flames. The 2 teams played earlier this season, with the Flames beating the Lightning 5-1. That's what's trending now on ESPN 98.1 FM, 850 AM WRUF. I'm David Street.
ESPN 98.1 FM, 850 AM WRUF.